Hi, Will at Virtual Festivals here again, putting the bush in Shepherd's Bush at Bushstock with Treetop Flyers. We have Sam and Reed.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, well, hi guys, how you doing?
How's it going? You right?
I'm damn good, having a lovely day.
Excellent, super stuff. So this is the inaugural Bushstock. How do you guys feel about the festival? How have you been finding it so far?
We got here about to put our stuff in and watch Michael. Yeah, so the first gig's been great. So if that keeps going up, then we'll be happy.
As long as it hasn't peaked too early.
I think there's some good stuff to come, but that's definitely a highlight for me.
This is proper on the doorstep. I live probably 7 or 8 minutes that way.
No, it's even better. Our friend lives at number 28, which is just there. 18 lives 2 doors down.
Oh, brilliant. Okay.
Really
So that is local.
for the lazy. It's a festival for the lazy for us.
Excellent. I mean, so with it being your local area, have you got a lot of friends down today? Is it going to be? Is it like a homecoming gig for you almost? Or?
Very nice people, so we don't really have friends, especially in our local area. My favourite kebab shop's shut down.
Really? What? Because of you?
No. Yeah, I didn't go there. I think I've had a couple of kebabs in my time, but no. We got. There's quite a lot of people playing, who we know. Some we might know more music.
It's the whole point of the communion that they kind of get everyone sort of knows everyone who plays their gigs. So you're going to bump into someone along the way that you know, and
we've already
you can
bumped
chat
into
to.
a few people already.
And so who else are you excited about seeing today? And obviously there's a lot of comedian guys here. Is there, or even
the stave's on at 5:15, and I'm going to wander around and see a few bands that I've heard the name but never heard before.
Got to see the Guillemots.
Yeah, and just to kind of walk because it's quite close. You can wander around and see bands you've never seen before. So that's kind of the good. When I go to a festival, I want to see new bands I've never seen before. So we spend like an hour or so wandering around. So that
and you can pop home for a nap, obviously, if
barbecue.
Perfect.
You know, all of that. And we just saw Michael's set in the church over there, and that was jaw-dropping. Yeah, so it was good times. It's all starting to roll. Nice.
When you guys are playing over the Shepherd's Bush bar, correct?
Yeah, it's a place I've always actually drove past and I'm like, what's that? But like, yeah, it's actually really cool in there. It's kind of quite, when you walk in, it's not what you expect it to be from the outside.
They have foosball in there and pool, so you know.
I'm pretty good. I'm going to be a pool shot later on. I'm going to bet. I'm going to bet for some beers.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is an urban festival. You guys are playing quite a few the big country ones later. Main stage of Glastonbury as well, coming up in a couple of weeks. How are you feeling about that? Are you excited?
Oh, it's going to be great. It's the first time I've ever actually been. I think Sam as well. So it's going to be. No, it's fun. It's going to be quite interesting. And obviously, now the nerves kicking a little bit. But I think if you have nerves, that's going to make you perform better.
I'm actually really nervous. Jokes aside, bit nervous.
I mean, you guys have supported Bob Dylan and stuff before, so
that's next fest.
Oh, is that next? Oh.
Yeah, that's another like baptism of fire.
Yeah,
it's going to be great. Like I've said, it's such a good festival. I was watching on TV, and the first time I've been, so it's going to be pretty special.
Yeah, awesome. Which fest?
Sorry, we have quite a lot of friends there as well.
So you've got some there.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, but
get a big kind of semicircle of the tents going. And I'm sure that will take care of any nerves and worries.
Absolutely, songs around campfire and all that.
Absolutely, that's the way to do it.
And what other festivals have you guys been to then? If you've not been to Glasgow before, where else have you been, and what are your favourite sort of memories or stories from ones you've been to?
This is a story of shame. My first ever festival, where I was about 15 or something, and it was a big deal, you know, with the parents to kind of let you go to a festival on your own. Yeah. So me and my mate toddled off. It was Phoenix Festival, and this is awful, but I saw Alanis Morissette's set, and then I walked out as Neil Young was taking the stage with Crazy Horse because I didn't know who he was.
That's considering what you guys have then grown into. That's
it's
a statement.
I
knew that.
I was never going to say that, but
can I do this to him now?
But you can
turn my back on myself somehow, but it just keep chasing my tail, you know.
And was Alanis worth it? Did you leave because she was just so mind blowing, like, you know?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, at that time I had the record.
It's quite ironic.
Yeah, there should have been a verse, you know, you saw my set and then left as Neil took the stage or something. But no, she was good. I enjoyed it. It was my first kind of big live band experience.
Yeah, if everyone was judged by what they liked when they were 15, you know, I mean, I'm sure you're terrible.
I've got some dodges in my closet.
We'd all be Michael Jackson fans.
Yeah, well, I'd be
bad and stuff.
But I've been to a few. First time I went to was V, like years ago, and basically every year I go to one called Croppedy, which is like the Fairport Convention folk one.
Okay.
And it's just like the one stage, and it's just like the proper old school kind of thing. You just sit on the hill all day, and it's just there's amazing bands.
Are you more of a fan of the sort of low branding, lo-fi?
I think I'm a fan of every. I think festivals are great, just full stop. But to be, even if they're full on like Glastonbury or like that, they've both got their own craziness to it. You can always find the crazy bit to any festival. If you look hard enough, you can find it.
So where's it going to be today?
In that house just over there?
House just there, the barbecue house. Alright.
Because with all of that though, you can shoot it down for being commercial or for being this, but I reckon now more people are probably going and seeing live music than they did in the 70s.
Yeah.
That's it. It's made it accessible. Latitude's a really good one as well, really good for families and stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, you don't think we've hit saturation point for festivals yet then?
No, to me, I think they're going to start spreading like these, like the smaller ones. They're always going to keep popping up, and you always have the big ones because people like going to that, which is great. But all these small one-day ones, it's amazing for new talent and new.
Give it
bands
time. We'll run our own one soon. It'll be the Treetop Flyers Micro Festival.
In number 28.
Yeah.
We should call it airport. We should call it the
We should
airport.
tell Paddy that we're advertising his house.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's free PR for him. Alright, well thanks very much for your time guys, and enjoy your set later, we'll be there to see it.
Cheers, thanks very much. Nice one.